All right, we're back with the dulls. This is easy, man. This is Paul Dano. This is not Paul Dano. This is In the Name of the Father. In the Name of the Father. I might be a genius. You're going to say, how did you get that? And I'll give it to you straight, okay? Here's how this happened in my head. And I've not ever seen In the Name of the Father. Yesterday, during Less More, this movie poster came up as which one had a higher rating on IMDb, The Purge or In the Name of the Father. I saw that and I said, that's a movie with Daniel Day-Lewis. I looked at this man's face and I said, those are Daniel Day-Lewis's cheekbones. The movie takes place somewhere in the British Isles, if I may say so. I don't want to get myself in trouble here. Two things pointing in one, and like 1980s film grain. In the Name of the... Nothing else made sense. Nothing else made sense. His face is 1 pixel. One thing you need to know about me, I'm the faceler. It took a while, but for like 8 years, I would say, this person, I would never notice. Edmund McMillan and T-Pain kind of look similar, and people would go like, he's crazy. But now you know, because you've seen me play Daily Dozen so many times, I know faces. I know faces, bro. And this, I'm telling you, sure, there's only a few pixels there. That's Daniel Day-Lewis. You can tell there's like, you can tell from the set cheekbones that he has in here. Like he's dick skin right now. And I haven't even seen the movie, so I don't know what it's about. I know that guy. That's Pete Postlewaite or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's Lady Emma Thompson. That's kind of a fit, man. This fit could come back in like 2027. Maybe not the hair, but like the Old Navy, then the crew neck sweater, and then the jacket over top. I could totally see that, man. It's Dame, not Lady. It's Anchored Dame, not Anchored Lady. Why are we yelling? NFL. After 9 seasons in Arizona, why do I play this fucking game? Because for this. All right, that's Ethan Hawke for sure. I think that's Ethan Hawke and Reese Witherspoon. Confirmed. There's no one has ever been more Reese Witherspoon than that. That's why we fucking play the game. That's why we play the game, bro. The Faceler. How? I don't know what to tell you if you don't clock Ethan Hawke right off the bat. You might be face blind. You might be face blind. And then once you get the head, you just like sequester the face. And Reese Witherspoon's just got one of those faces, man. She just got one of those faces. Like she looks like her. Nobody else looks like her. It's like a beautiful Willem Dafoe. Just look at it. 31.5 sacks for this AFC team. Who cares, man? Who cares? Probably the Ravens. Who cares? This Bobcats player was 2005 Rookie of the Year. Jaleel Okafor. Emeka Okafor. Yes! Yes! Before his untimely passing, Thurman Munson was a 7X All-Star and an MVP while playing for this American League team, 69-79, Texas Rangers. Lock it in. Fuck you. Set during the Great Depression, who wrote The Grapes of Wrath? Yeah, that's John Steinbeck, bitch. Easiest guess of my life. Chicken Dippers. Chicken Dippers. I'm sorry to tell you, Chicken Dippers are from Chili's, but it's not. Chili's is not a major chicken chain. I'm going to guess that this is Chick-fil-A. Is it really spelled like that? I thought it was Chicken Dippers. Guys, did you see any Globe and Mail Platinum subscribers here? Did you see that the word row like 3 days ago was jockey? I think I figured out that it was going to be hockey with 2 guesses left, and then I said no shot. I put in hockey because I thought they were doing like maybe like a Canadian pride elbows up sort of thing. First letter wrong. Jockey, congratulations, you solved it. I'm a Globe and Mail Diamond subscriber. The puzzles come solved. That would be nice for the cryptic, man, because I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Kristen Milotti was on How I Met Your Mother. Set during a holiday, this 2009 remake of a 1981 slasher film features a serial killer in mining gear. Yeah, I have no idea, man. Valentine's Day. My Bloody Valentine 3D. This English reggae band had a hit with Red Red Wine. That's UB40. Chat, I'm thinking, you know what, Chibli, I don't know if you're still here. We should cultivate a nostalgic vibe. And I'm thinking the next, you're going to say, okay, you have to start by, I'm not saying we should ignore this, but in order for this to work, we have to ignore the shit he said about Natalie Portman. He was on one when he said that. Okay, he shouldn't have said that. We need to bring Moby back. Moby, if you weren't alive in 2000, Moby was like easily the most famous bald person in history. In history. Play had like 9 singles that were all... There was an era where if you were in North America, the 2 coolest places in the world were London and Tokyo. And I don't know, Moby, I think, is from New York. But for some reason, whenever Moby comes on, I picture like a British guy in a tracksuit walking really fast. We got the body, rock the body. Come on, get down, everybody. Move your feet. Come on. We got the body, rock the body. Come on, get down. We got to bring him back, man. For me, it's Porcelain. What was the one that was like, nobody... troubles with God, nobody, my troubles. So that's Natural Blues. Which one's Porcelain? That's the one that's like, I can't do the tone. I know it's moody. Porcelain is moody. What about Strange Ways? Strange Ways? That was my alarm clock when I was in like 7th grade. Also, I mean, some disrespect to Moby, but big respect to Moby for doing a cover of Mission to Burma. That's when I reach for my revolver, bro. It's not as good as the original, but he at least got the song on MTV, which is kind of crazy. We should bring back Moby, man. Kinda. Nobody listens to techno. What does he say? We do need a Moby summer, man. Doesn't he rhyme Moby with Obi? It's been a while. Moby, you can get stomped by Obi. me in the 9th grade, like listening to that. Get him! Get him! Marshall, get him! Yes, dude, Moby is taking a lot of heat on Encore. It's crazy, man. Moby must be feeling pressed right now. Bing, 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 bing. Oh, time for me to go to 9th grade English class. All right, give me a second here. Surround sound. A hammy, a delt, a quad, and a trap. Short forms for muscle groups. Okay, that's the troll. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not pressed about that. The library, the quad, the dorm, and the cafeteria. Biomes in college. Collegiate biomes. Surround, trap, corner. I mean, camp is close, but the tree of life. Is crazy, man. I mean, corner, surround, maybe camp and trap. This is like hunting skills. You're fucked, man. The hell is lamb? Lamb. Lamb has a silent B. Corner. Dealt. Things you can put oid at the end of. Things you can put easiest at the end of. Betoid. That could totally work for someone addicted to gambling. Surround. Surround. Shapes that have been knighted. Bet. Hammy. I can't believe Hammy dealt trap was not it, man. That's a damn scam. Hammy. Hammy. Hammy dramatic, overdone, and camp. What is executed with a lack of self-awareness and smarm. Exaggerated as a performance. Okay. Trap, surround, corner. Lamb? Duh is pissing me off. I'll leave it at that. Duh's pissing me off. Bet. Is it bet or is it BET? Maybe it could be, these could be channels on TV. You ever see the Delt channel? Lamb. Lamb. It's a food. It's an animal. Lamb, things with chop at the end. You could chop a lamb, lamb chop. You could chop a tree. You could chop. I think that's about it. Lamb chop, tree chop. Delta. Delta, beta, theta, lambda. The start of Greek letters. You saucy motherfucker. You. I have no idea what tree is doing in this one. Holy cow. Close. Tree. Tree. What? Tree. Okay, tree. It's a thing. You can tree an animal in hunting. It's not real. It's not real. They made it up just to fit. I'm sending the Mentat a strongly worded letter. We don't use the word in that way anymore. Keeps in the loop in a way. They're kept in the loop. Love to pieces. I might be fucked on this one. A craze. A single weightlifting unit. Pound, a bar, a rep. Type of wood in Horace Slughorn's wand in Harry Potter. What might have you seeing double? Booze. Cartoonist creation. Strip. Kapow. Bam. The Caribbean Sea. Keeps in the loop in a way. They're kept in the loop. Boots, a craze. I don't think it's booze, guys. I think a craze is mania. What might have you seeing double? Cedar must be the wood. They're kept in the loop. Bells. What might have you seeing double? A clone? Kept in the loop. CC's. That's a hard mini, man. That's a really hard mini. There was a lot of droll ribaldry involved there. That was a really tough one. They were punishing us today. This is fucking funny. Oh, dude. Cliff's Nut Butter Bar, man. It's Cliff's Nut Butter Bar. 8 chocolate and peanut butter, and 8 peanut butter for those of you chocolate haters. You already know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. Fuck off. I don't eat that. Coke Zero. I don't eat that processed stuff. 7 grams of plant protein. It's got protein in it. It's got prebiotics. It's got protein. Oh my God, it's got plant-based protein in it. Fuck off. I don't eat that processed garbage. It's got protein, protein. It's got pea protein. It's got whey isolate in it. It's got hydrolyzed whey isolate in it. It's Dr. Robert Irvin's Fuck You Crunch protein bar. I need to get at least 300 grams of protein a day to function at my work from home email job. What's wrong with my society? Eat bread. Eat some bread. It's good. You're right. I misclicked my alt. Why are you stimming so hard? Because it feels good. They're on to something with stimming, man. I'm pretty sure I'm neurotypical, but just like repeating catchphrases feels good as fuck. Chibli, you know. I watched your RuneScape stream where you just said Labubu like, I don't know, you might have said Labubu 100 times in a row. Labubu. Labubu. You just kept saying it, man. And I was laughing every time. I was like, say it again. I was like laughing so hard you could see the goldfish cracker residue in my gums. 6 Cliff Bars are kind of expensive, but Costco's kind of cheap. So 16 of these, I'm going to imagine they come in at 80 cents each. Should take this to about $12.99. I mean, we're right in the ballpark on these, man. We're right in the ballpark on these. We're any second now. We're knocking on the door. It's a very generous up yellow arrow, is all I'm saying. We were pretty close. First try. That's some serious gourmet shit. Stupid expensive. Biggest hit I ever took was when I was lifting weights. I was eating like a 1 Cliff protein bar a day. So I subscribed to like the Amazon subscribe and save to get like a case of Cliff bars every couple weeks or something like that. And then COVID broke out. So I stopped lifting. So I stopped eating protein bars. But then I didn't turn off the subscribe and save for like 3 or 4 months. So in my closet, I just had like, I don't even know. I probably had like 96 Cliff protein bars in there. And I was just like, I'll eat them at some point, but I don't really feel like it right now. And then I did that every day until they all went bad. Just a complete food waste and disaster that I apologize for. It's not the same guy. I was a younger man. They go bad. They have a best before date, and if you went through the food poisoning thing that I went through, you probably wouldn't play fast and loose with those anymore, even if it is slightly irrational. I try to stay on the right side of the label these days, because if I get the same thing I got again within 10 years of getting it, I think there's a chance that it actually might kill me. So I try to be a little bit paranoid. But I think my gut biome is like recovered, man. I've stopped Googling like symptoms of horrible gastrointestinal diseases. There was a period where I was probably Googling that like once a month. Now it's been a long time. How's the thumb? Good as new, bro. Good as new. Can't really see, but it grew back, which was nice. Tip color? I don't want to tell you because sometimes when I say my real color, people say that's not right. But it's like, guys, back me up here. I'm sure everybody's a little different. It's not purple. Like, it's not Thanos purple. But it has a certain purpleness to it. And it has since as long as I can remember. It's not like it's at least got a dark pink involved in there. He's right. I appreciate that. Thank you for that. Hex code? I don't know, man. PURPLE. Indonesia. Fuck. Georgia. Now we're talking. Now we're fucking talking. 400 kilometers from Georgia, Turkey. Turkey's adjacent. Turkey's adjacent. Iran. Iran is cooler. How about Syria? We might be the GOAT, man. We actually might be the GOAT. 5 guesses. You typed it right? Yeah, I mean, if they want to be called Turk-IE, like I-Y-E, I'm happy to type Turk-IE. But then I've been workshopping a joke, and it's like, when you're when your leftist sister with a wolf cut comes back from her first semester of college and asks your mom if you'll be having turkey for Thanksgiving. It's something like I gotta get the adjective order right. You know what I mean? There's too much shit on it. Yeah, no, it's like, I'm like a comedic Zachtronics game. Like, I'm trying to reduce the cycles, I'm trying to reduce the psychic cost, and I'm trying to reduce the area of words required to complete the objective. I'm trying to make it a little bit more elegant. I think we'll get there, too. I think we'll get there. Somalia. Nah, man. Nah, it's not Somalia, I'm afraid. Djibouti? Not Djibouti, my lord. Mozambique. Not Mozambique, Unk. Is this just Madagascar? Mozambique is on the coast, man. It's Madagascar, bro. Oh, shit, man. Ben Stiller's in this? I didn't see that shit, man. If you want me to see a Ben Stiller movie that's mid, it might as well be written and directed by Mike White. And this shit is no Brad status, okay? It's no Brad. La boo boo spotted watching Ben Stiller's Brad status from 2018. Brad status, it was okay. A little bit mundane. You've never seen Brad status, huh? You never see? I don't know. If it's on, you should watch it, maybe. It's not worth really going out of your way. $1982. This is probably a James Bond movie, man. The Living Daylights. If this isn't The Living Daylights, I'm going to crash the fuck out. It's a sport drama starring Sylvester Stallone. That's probably Rocky 3? It's a little early for Rocky 4, which is, I think, 84. And Rocky's 77, I think. So that just made sense. 20th Century Fox, 5.25 million. I don't know shit about what Michael Ironside was in, man, except for Splinter Cell. So frightening, you'll never recover. A deranged, misogynistic killer attacks a journalist. When he discovers she survived the attack, he follows her to the hospital to finish her off. Visiting hours. This is some shit that, like, Seth Bling would make in Minecraft, man. What the hell is this? Oh, fuck, dude. That's kind of sick. Holy. That's just what this looks like to me, man. What a cut. Universal. Starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. 82. An adventure fantasy action. That might be Conan the Barbarian. Come on with this. Conan the Barbarian. Universal, 11 million, starring Steve Martin. A comedy mystery crime? Like The Jerk? Laugh or I'll blow your lips off. Juliet, that's just a sick fucking tagline, man. I have no idea. Dead men don't wear plaid. I gotta go back into the Steve Martin catalog. That sounds sick, dude. Dead men don't wear plaid. That sounds cool. Laugh or I'll blow your lips off. 20th Century Fox starring Dan Monahan. It's a comedy. Also has Mark Harrier. Keep an eye out for the funniest movie about growing up ever made. 1954, Florida, a group of high school boys head to a strip club in the Everglades in an attempt to lose their collective virginity. When the club's owner and his sheriff brothers swindle them out of their money and embarrass them, the boys plan revenge. This is Porky's. That's Porky's, bro. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that, man. Porky's is one of those movies I've never seen, but I am aware that it's like all of the tropes from like 2000s adolescent sex comedies come from Porky's. The panty raids, we put a spy hole in the women's locker room, crawling through the vents to like look at the girls' gym class getting changed and stuff like that. I think they all come from the 80s, man. Is the gross just domestic? No, bro, Porky's was huge in China. Porky's did a lot of business in China. They were fucking with Porky's back in 1982. They couldn't get enough of it, man. Nah, I'm pretty sure that's like pretty much just us and you. Us being Canada, you being the United States. Yeah, Porky's, I mean, it's in the cultural memory to some extent. I'm aware of it at least. Lady Bird. Wait, can I get a year on Lady Bird? Is it 2019? Lady Bird, top 10 movie I've seen from the 21st century. I'll call it. It's Past Lives. It's Poor Things. It's Lady Bird. It's probably Parasite. You got to throw in one of the Lord of the Rings movies, or people will beat you to death. So let's throw in Fellowship. I've always been a Fellowship head. No Country for Old Men. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot, man. Maybe Adaptation. Meet the Spartans. It's just me personally. Hey, give me a second here. I don't know anybody who's in Wolfman, so let's start there. This is not helping, bro. Yeah, I feel like maybe I recognize your name. You're in Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. The Perks of Being a Wallflower. This is Ezra Miller. I don't really want to go there. I don't know who you are. This was like Eva Green, right? Jessica. Oh, this is like the same cast as it is Eva Green. Okay, where am I trying to go? I'm trying to get to Lady Bird. Saoirse Ronan through the Grand Budapest Hotel or the Greta Gerwig universe. Timothée Chalamet as well. It's easy. No, it's not easy. I got you confused with Michael Shannon for a second. Because what I'm thinking is, we go. Wait. Where was I? I had it. It's gone. It's gone. Why would Michael Stuhlbarg have been important? Because of Call Me by Your Name. That's right. Kind of a stacked cast, man. It's got to be Jamie King, White Chicks, and from here it pretty much plays itself. Probably say John Hurd, Home Alone, Macaulay Culkin, Saved. Where are we trying to go? Saoirse Ronan. Go with Patrick. Take Patrick to Almost Famous. Takes you to Frances McDormand. No, Billy Crudup. Billy Crudup to Big Fish. I'm just hitting buttons, man. Probably Missy Pyle to Dodgeball, A True Underdog Story. Rip Torn. Freddy Got Fingered. I was wondering what's up with this guy these days, man. You know, this guy used to be everywhere. This guy, Finch from American Pie, he used to be everywhere. You never see him anymore, man. Probably Harlan Williams, Rocket Man, 1997. Can't help but feel like we might be getting further away. Shelley Duvall was in this, man? That's crazy. We'll probably go Popeye. Take Popeye to... Fuck. Get you, lock in. Lock in with me, Robin. Lock in with me. Saoirse Ronan. Saoirse Ronan. The easy play. The easy play to Saoirse Ronan is Happy Feet 2 and then anybody who is in the Grand Budapest Hotel. Probably Sofia Vergara, Soul Plane. Who's in the Grand Budapest Hotel in this? Probably go Missy Pyle. No, she's not in White Chick, sorry. She's in Dodgeball. We'll go back to Dodgeball real quick. Mix it up a little bit this time. Let's go Joel David Moore, and we'll take that to Grandma's Boy. From Grandma's Boy, maybe like Shirley Jones to like The Apartment. That's Shirley MacLaine, bro. Oh, now I'm lost. Way to go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Dick Van Dyke in rare form. What are we doing, man? Ping? Ping? Shriek, if you know what I did last Friday the 13th, the Tom Arnold movie? Julie Benz from Dexter? This dude from Scary Movie 3? Heather Graham's sister? It's a kid from Even Stevens? Or Hilary Duff, the Lizzie McGuire show? That's beans, bro. Am I crazy? Isn't Mink Stole like isn't that like a fur coat? Jimmy Walker? Dynamite? Where am I, man? Where am I? Well, I mean, we got to go Simon Rex, Scary Movie 3, not 5. We're not going to go 5. We'll go Scary Movie 3, and then probably like Leslie Nielsen, 2001, A Space Travesty. And then from there, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump. Back to Leslie Nielsen. Maybe like Slapshot 3, the Junior League. All right, guys. I got a real problem. I'm in here with Mark Messier and Doug Gilmore. I don't think I'm getting to Saoirse Ronan from this. Don't you dare restart. Okay. I'm stuck in Canadian cinema. I'll find a way. What else has Doug Gilmore been in, bro? He's been in The Passion Returns, the 92-93 Toronto Maple Leafs. Okay, let's see what Don Cherry's probably in Men with Brooms. No? Okay. Well, here we go, man. Rock'em Sock'em Hock'em 30 from 2018. He's the only guy in that, man. I'm in a lot of trouble. The Great Polar Bear Adventure. That might be our way out, man. The Great Polar Bear Adventure. Howie Mandel, Back to Real Cinema. Family Switch. Man, Jennifer Garner's been in a lot of dog shit movies. King Botch. He's in a Medea movie. He's in Greenland, Real Cinema. With Hope Davis, who's in Adaptation. Hope Davis isn't in that. Why do I always think that Hope Davis? Asteroid City with Jason Schwartzman, who's in the Grand Budapest Hotel with Saoirse Ronan, who's in Lady Bird. Time 7 minutes, easy. Timothy Chalamet, Intergalactic. Nobody's ever even seen it, man. "26 Connections." Yeah, but nobody else got Don Cherry. If I could only say, the only thing I will say, I'm just mad I didn't get Swanky today. I didn't get, it's a swankless. Maybe I should do it again and get Swanky involved. I did? No, you fucking didn't. You want to lie to me? Then welcome to Puckdoku, bro. Today's Puckdoku is sponsored by the Winnipeg Jets, apparently. That's easy. Born in Manitoba is going to be an impossible one for me, just to be honest with you. But, okay, Jonathan Taves' teammate with 250 plus games played. Yeah, buddy. It's Adrian Aucoin. I really would have thought they had some overlap. Yeah, buddy. It's going to be Nicholas Chalmerson. Get owned. Jonathan Taves' teammate with 50 plus wins in his career. Maybe you've heard of him. Cristobal Huet. Jonathan Taves' teammate with over 100 plus goals in his career. Yeah. I'm thinking it's a little fella by the name of... thinking it's a fella by the name of Marian Hossa. 13%. Have you guys ever noticed Marian Hossa looks like Josh? Okay, Mark Scheifele teammate with 250 games played plus in his career. Ville Heinola. Chat, can I get a check? Can I get a check on Ville Heinola NHL games played? No, chat, give me a check. 249? What's the... No, you liar. 53? Oh, brother, I got a Ville Heinola rookie card from 5 years ago. He's been playing at 10 games a year? I even asked Malf because he's the only Jets fan I know. I was like, Malf, should I keep this card or dump it? And he was like, he's going to be a stud. Bro's played 53 games in his NHL career, in his 6-year NHL career. That's going for the little free library, man. Oh, okay. Maybe you've heard of him. His name is Brandon Tanev. A little bit of a jokester. Mark Scheifele's teammate, 50 plus wins in his goalie career. I don't even remember. Connor Hellebuck is so good that I don't remember who the Jets goalie was before Connor Hellebuck. So I'll take the... Just put the 90% in the bag. Damn, these two images side by side is crazy. You do not want to go up against the 2022 Winnipeg Jets in a banjo or fiddle duel in Mississippi late at night. You are going to lose your soul. Mark Scheifele's teammate with 100 plus goals in their career. This guy's like, he's staring at me, man. There's something about him. There's like a million you know what? Let's just get wicked spam. We'll go Patrick Laine. Now, born in Manitoba, I literally have no idea, man. If I had to guess, of goalie born in Manitoba, Ed Belfour. Yes! I knocked my light off. Viewer beware, you're in for a scare. This looks like, have you ever seen that reaction image on Twitter? Don't I look like the guy going, Librarian, do you know what image I'm talking about? I don't know how to describe it, but you know which one I'm talking about? I can imagine anything. I didn't know that was the metadata. Here, give me a second. I'm going to put my light back up. Doesn't clip on well. That's why it came. Hurt my knee too, man. I hurt my knee. Youch. I'm sorry to say, Ed Belfour, he has Manitoban energy. Even though, as we've established in the past, and I'm not just saying that because he got a DUI very famously in like 2008 or something, but the picture has heavy, like, Scotland 1991 energy. Like, it's possibly the most Scottish photo ever taken of an NHL player. He looks like he just got back from like a like a Proclaimers concert or something. Oh, he does look like he's on Star Trek. We got to go faster, man. We got to get to the good stuff. I'll do you a favor. I'm going to skip some movie stuff so that I can get to the stuff that's a little bit more of a crowd pleaser, aka food stuff. Those are pierogies, man. No, they're not. It's pierogi pasta. Pasta beetroot. This obviously looks like it's from Germany. This obviously looks like it's from, I guess it's pasta, so Italy makes some sense. Asunzai. A type of filled pasta from the region of Veneto. Yes, absolutely, I would eat that. It might be one of the most delicious looking foods I've seen in my entire history playing this game. That's a sausage. Pork blood. Saute. I mean, I'm a hearty meal in colder months. I don't like this, but I get that that's how it goes. I got to try the United Kingdom on this. It's warm. I got to try Poland. That would probably be a little colder. I got to try the Netherlands. It's hot. Kazanka. I have to try Poland. It was Poland. I should have gone with my instincts. I'll just say it. I'll take the aura loss for this. I don't like the blood sausages. I pass on that. I'm sorry to say. That looks Korean. That looks like, it looks like a pretty Korean. That looks like banchan, man. I'm going to go with South Korea. Correct. That's Jangjorim. Could have told you that. I've eaten it before. Yeah, it's pretty good. The cold beef is pretty good. 13,500. We take those. They eat whole cloves of garlic. One of the best parts of Korean barbecue, man. Throw the whole clove of garlic on top of the grill. Throw the onions on the grill or eat the onions raw in the sam. I'm all about that. Play daily. Onion burger looks disgusting. Pork gyro looks pretty good. Masala fries look like they could have. I'd give me the real meal, I guess, is all I'm saying. That doesn't, I don't think it looks that good, to be honest with you. Pizza logs or fish and chips? I'm going to be honest with you. I think the pizza logs kind of look awesome. I would absolutely try them at the very least. Horrible looking onion burger or barbecued pork with a bun. I mean, the pork doesn't look that good, but I'll give them a little bit of credit for the presentation. Wagon kebab or pepperoni and cheese rolls with salsa dip. Double Dave's Pizza Works is the official pizza partner. That's how you know your shit sucks, man. If you're the official partner. I don't know if there's ever been an official partner of any sporting event where I was like, that's the best possible option available in the free market. I can't believe. I think that looks like shit. I would rather have the kebab. Now the pizza looks. I get that it's in Italy, but this looks bad. And I like Italian style pizza. This looks like shit. Something about the focus is not right. It's like I'm fainting when I look at the image. It looks good. Listen. You're wrong. I'm sorry to tell you, it looks bad. Your biggest mind. It's the best looking pizza you've ever seen. Rating this against other Italian pizzas, and I don't live in Italy, but I also feel like you got two different heuristics that are going up against each other. Okay, one of the heuristics is it's pizza in Italy. No matter what, it's going to be good. The other heuristic is it's at a football stadium. It's going to be dog shit because they cook this shit in the fucking microwave. It's not like they have a 600 degree fucking clay oven in the back where they're cooking the pizzas to order, okay? This shit is coming out of the fucking sous vide or something. I got to go with the dirty burger. I'm sorry, they're wrong. They're wrong. They're wrong. They're wrong. They're wrong about that one. You're crazy for that one, nephew. That pizza looked bad, man. Chicken and chips with piri mayo. 2 cookies. I would still take the chicken and chips. 95 is crazy. The chicken don't look that good. This one is going to piss me off because this actually, Forrest, I'm not just saying this because it's Vancouver. I've never been to a Vancouver Whitecaps game. Every time the Vancouver Whitecaps food comes up in Scrandle, it looks good. I think they're doing good shit at the stadium there. This, to me, looks like a great poutine. The green onions are adding a little bit of color, not much else, but still. This is going to win because for some reason, gravy on a pie, British people go, that looks awesome. Gravy on fries, people go, fucking disgusting. So this is and this looks good. Never mind. Fuck, I'm lost in the freaking supermarket, man. It's the chicken tikka naans. It's the waffle on a stick, man. Come on. Don't with those nachos. Cheesy nachos. I was trying to meta too much, yeah. I wasn't following my heart. The clarity of my soul was clouded. It's kind of a deserved 6 out of 10. Right below carbon and next to aluminum on the periodic table, what's the atomic number of silicon? 13? 11? Definitely not twice as drinkable as pure water. Sodium hydroxide does have double its pH measurement. 14? Carbon's 7, huh? Carbon's 7. Twice Told Tales and Young Goodman Brown are lesser known works by what author? John Steinbeck. Carbon's 8. Oh, Carbon's 8. Okay. The House of the Seven Gables was an 1851 novel by what guy whose cousin owned the actual house in Salem, Massachusetts? Stephen King. Nah, he's a Maine merchant. I don't think he was alive in 1851 either, now that I think about it. Maybe Edgar Allan Poe. Freaky ass poet. Had there been ramen in 1850, the Scarlet Letter would have guaranteed that what author would never have to eat it again because it made him rich. So I don't know who wrote the Scarlet Letter. I'll start by admitting that. Had there been ramen in 1850, the Scarlet Letter would have guaranteed that what author would never have to eat it again because it made him rich. Does your name have shit to do with ramen? Was this like Emerson show you? Nathaniel Hawthorne. No, they're just saying he's breaded. Okay. Before Taylor Swift went and stole the honor, what Jessie J penned song was likely the highest charting ever to mention a cardigan? Autumn Sweater by Ira Glass. Great song. Track 8 off of I Can Feel the Heart Beating is one. So I get my handcuffs, my cyanide pills, my classified dossier. So sang Weird Al in a 2011 parody of what song? I have no. Is it Bang Bang Into the Room? She was nodding her head like, yeah. Miley Cyrus went to #2 with nodding her head or moving her hips like, yeah. That's Party in the USA. So I got my handcuffs, my cyanide pills, my classified dossier. I can hear it now. I can hear it now. What's the only chunk of European territory left on the South American mainland? French Guiana? Lindt acquired what American chocolatier? Hershey? Italy to Uruguay to Peru to San Francisco. That's the circuitous route a fellow named Domenico took before establishing what company? Ghirardelli. Ghirardelli. Girard. Oh, do they? Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. 8 points today. That's tough. That's a tough one. Never heard of it? They love that shit in San Francisco. And I love it because I have a friend in San Francisco, and for Christmas sometimes, he'll send me a Christmas card with a bunch of Ghirardelli squares in it. I think they're pretty good. How do you not know that Weird Al song? Maybe because I wasn't 9 in 2011, so I was kind of out of Weird Al's target demographic. No, no disrespect to the artist, but a little bit of disrespect to you for asking the question. Here you go. Go ahead and type it. He puts on a really good show. I saw him in tour last year. He puts on a really good show. I believe that. I believe that. It's just like I don't find with Running with Scissors came out, I was like 11. I was like, oh, I'm all in, man. But then when I got a little older, I was like, I'm not seeking out the Weird Al music anymore. I'm listening to some other stuff. Isn't Weird Al married to Pinkie Pie? The bridge guy? No shot. Doesn't he live in Japan now? I don't know what your sentence even means, also, is the other part. Sort these events by the time period they occurred in, starting with the latest. Okay, this is fucked up. I was alive for like half of these. So, the Great Recession is the late 2000s. Y2K is 2000. Enron's after that. The Satanic Panic is the 80s. The Black Sox scandal is like 1910, and Watergate's the 70s. Okay, it's literally the easiest disorderly of all time. Sorry, nephew. Sorry, nephews who were born in like 2010. You might be screwed today. But us old heads, this is automatic. You're basically asking us to name the numbers between 0 and 5. Easiest one of my life. What's the Satanic Panic? That's like the idea that if you play Dungeons and Dragons, you're going to start like worshiping the devil. My school banned D&D for it. It's honestly so funny that they're still doing it to this day. That they'll be like, listen, you can't bring Harry Potter to school because it's like Satan worship. Like, man, you got like a college degree. What are you talking about? Well, this is a school, bro. What do you mean this book is related to the fucking devil? Doesn't make any damn sense, man. It kind of is, though. Yeah, but we didn't know that in, like, 02. Nobody knew that in 02. I don't even know if she knew that in 02, to be honest. She might have hit her head, like, 2015. Or maybe, I don't know when the mold infestation started, man. People change. Yeah, the mold, the Demogorgon in her walls started talking to her. She should move to Alberta for real. She would love Alberta, man. You picture J.K. Rowling in a cowboy hat at the Calgary Stampede? They would love her. Higher percentage of people who are gay and cohabitating with partner/spouse. Nashville or Jackson, Mississippi. It's gotta be Nashville, right? Like I don't think they're top of mind for the LGBTQ community as far as cities in the US go, but it's gotta be Nashville. It's gotta be. Higher percentage of people born outside the US. Brother, these are tough today. Any chance South Dakota's got a lot of people like born in Sweden? Wichita's like closer to the southern border, but still pretty far away. I don't think there's, I mean, we just don't have that many people to give to South Dakota, to be honest. I'm going to say it's Wichita. Higher percentage of people who are Hispanic. Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, or Syracuse? Brother, these are borderline impossible. It's a miracle I'm still here. I'm going to say Syracuse. I have very little for this, except it's like a college town. I'm wrong. You got me. Higher percentage of people with a STEM degree as a percentage of the population. I feel like it's Pennsylvania because they have Westinghouse. I don't know what I'm talking about. Higher percentage of adults with coronary heart disease. Give me Florida. I mean, listen, I don't mean this to be rude, but like, whenever they have a question and it's like, which one of these has a higher percentage of bad things? Like, it's always Florida, man. I'm not even just trying to be an asshole. I think you could go back to the Juxtastats. Whenever it's like, which one has more of this bad thing, and it's Florida against something else, it wins like every time. I still... Did anyone hear? Is anyone in chat the CEO of the Brightline Rail Corporation in Florida? I gotta pick your brain. I need you to hop in the Discord. I will say riding the Brightline was crazy. Because I was like, my mental image of train travel in the US was basically like they were gonna shove us in like a cattle car. Imagine my surprise when I went into like one of the most beautiful, brand new train stations I think I've ever been in my entire life. The kind of stuff that I thought we could not build in North America anymore. And no people. Nobody on the train, man. Nobody's in the station. Nobody's on the train. There's like more staff than travelers. It's the dream, man. Have you seen how many people the Brightline has killed? I say this without making a joke about it. The train did not kill them. They killed themselves. If anything, you should be flipping the premise of the question. The question should be, have you seen how many people impeded the track of the train? Have you seen how many people have caused train incidents deliberately with their own negligence, is the way that you should phrase the question. Anyway, Brightline's kind of goated, man. That's my understanding, at least. Leave the million-pound locomotives alone. They need, if they don't have the arms, they need the arms. I'm sorry, I'm very rarely this kind of guy about this. Like, whenever people are like, you know, the news articles that are like, this person went bankrupt. It was like, well, they shouldn't have bought pre-cut fruit. They should have been picking the fruit off the trees and cutting it themselves at home. Are they stupid? I'm not one of those guys. But if they have the arms that come down and they try to get past the arms and they get hit by the train, that's skill difference. They should drive faster between the arms. You can't, if you're going to be doing that shit, you can't be going in gear one. You got to really get the let out, man. You got to hit the turbo button. If there's no arms, then sure, I'll put some negligence on the train company. Let's play it simple here, man. Fuck you. Watch this. Oh! Oh! Did you read about the train while you were riding the train? Yeah, and it honestly, it fucking owned to do so. Nice try, nice try. Eating a food and reading about the food you're eating, or like riding in something and reading about it, is actually like, that's the move, man. It's the move. Like when you get on an airplane and you pull out the safety sheet, I don't really know what you'd call it, and then you immediately go to your phone before you put it in airplane mode and look up like how many CRJ 600s have crashed in the past 15 years. I do it every time, man. Unless I'm on a Boeing, then it's just like ignorance is bliss. Check this out. That's exactly what I needed. Fuck you. Yes! Yes! When you're on the train, you got nothing to look at, so you memorize the stations. Bro, that's what I did when I lived in Korea. It wasn't pre-iPhone days, but it was pre, like, everyone having a smartphone day. So every time I rode the train, I would just look at, like, the route above the door and just try to, like, memorize the route. Sure, some of it's still up there. Just don't ask me how to get from Shinmei to Bomwildong at rush hour, man. Just hop in a taxi and say, Samdak Sobang so. I think we're fucked, bro. I don't know how to get up there. Oh! 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 Ever miss your stop? Nah, I've missed an exit while driving, but like then you just kind of go back. Fuck. They had me under duress. I had no choice. I've never missed a stop on the subway. That seems like it'd be pretty irritating. You got to get out, like find a way to cross to the other side of the track, preferably without like tapping out and paying more. That seems nasty, man. This one's pissing me off. Fell asleep on the Canada line once, ended up at YVR. That's rough. You don't want to. I'm guessing your final destination was not the airport that day. It would have been nice if it was the airport. You would have been like, oh shit. I had a nap and I'm at my destination. Now we're fucking talking, man. Stats are going to be fucked up today because I guarantee today's average gamer doesn't have the temerity to finish this this course. So the stats are going to be all skewed. Bounce it. Oh. Fell asleep on the R4 once and ended up in Carysdale. Would be kind of sick though if you wanted to get like some kind of Chinese noodles. Or wait, there's other stuff. Ryan Reynolds' favorite restaurant. Ryan Reynolds' favorite restaurant, which is kind of mid, no disrespect. Little bit of disrespect. Worst McDonald's? The Carysdale McDonald's, if you think it's the worst McDonald's, I don't know. You must live in like West Vancouver or something like that. That being said, it's not the best McDonald's because the drive-thru always fucks it up. And for some reason, I forgot that I say this every single time, but I'm going to do it again. It takes a long time to get your food at the Carysdale McDonald's. That's the one thing I've noticed about it. I think I would rather drive north to Kits and go to like the Broadway and Blenheim McDonald's, which is, I don't want to give away trade secrets. If a McDonald's in Canada can be goated, the Kit's McDonald's is really good. Clean, safe, food comes out fast every single time. I don't know. Is anyone here working at McDonald's corporate? You should give a raise to the managers and the workers at the Kitsilano McDonald's. Whatever they're making now, I order you to double it because they're doing a bang-up job there. It's fucked up, dude. It's fucked up. Wow! Saw a lady doing heroin at the McDonald's in Eureka, California. Well, you know, to some extent, that's like kind of what it's there for. Also, this was like probably 3 months ago or something like that now. But like we went to, sorry to BC post. We went to Surrey for something for Kate's parents. I kind of like getting out of Vancouver. I really like living in Vancouver, but sometimes it's nice to get out in like the metro area and just because you're like, it's a little bit more suburban. Like you got more space out here. You're free from some of the elements that are a little dicier about certain parts of Vancouver. We went to a McDonald's to get dinner really quick before we saw our in-laws. And a dude who was like 35, like my age, got into a fist fight with his fucking dad in the McDonald's, man. I was like, it's fucked everywhere. I was under the impression that there were like little pockets of shit being fucked around British Columbia, but I guess it's fucked everywhere. Dude was fighting his dad in the McDonald's, like a middle-aged man fighting an old guy in the McDonald's. Who won? The dad was like, stop it! Cut it out! Stop it! And then the dude just went back to eating his fries. But it was like a very strange vibe. It was a very unusual sort of hammer inside of that McDonald's. Because I was excited to use a McDonald's where I was like, hey, I can actually like use the bathroom in this one without stepping in something. And then the fight happened, and I said, you know what? I think I'll just hold it. I'll live with that. That's just a crazy score, man. Stalls are all in use by dudes fighting. Don't you hate that shit when you go into the bathroom and there's just like a brawl in every stall? Brawl and stall block fucking A. We're going to finish the dolls today, even though we're a little bit tight on time. We're going to do it. McDonald's bathroom is already cursed. I don't have a beef with you, except like there have been times where I try to take my kid to the bathroom and then the only stall is in use by a worker who's just vaping and looking at their phone. And I'm like, I get it, but they should, maybe it's not your fault, but they should give you a break room or something. Because that's like, I understand just wanting like a little bit of privacy. But to occupy the only toilet to do that that's hard, man. That's harsh. Okay, this is 180. That's like 12 degrees. This is 192. This is 198. This is 196. This is 197. I run this town, bro. I run this town. What's happening to Kate? I think she's doing Uma Musume, man. All right, catfishing. Let's see how cooked we are here. Oh, Dead by Daylight. Okay. Golden Lion Lifetime Achievement recipients, Italian screenwriters, directors of Best Foreign Language Film winners. It's got to be Fellini, bro. That's what Fellini looks like? That's Johnny Sacks, bro. That's not Federico Fellini. That's Johnny Sacks. He's married to Ginny Sacks. He does not have a sense of humor about that, by the way. But it's not fucking Polly's fault that she's sneaking donuts out of the dryer while Johnny's at the golf course. Anyway, sorry. Battle of Berlin. Fortifications in Germany. It's the Führer bunker? It's a flak tower. I've never heard it. I thought this shit was from Bloons, to be honest with you. Flak tower. 1969 children's books. It's The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Making that shit into a TV movie is fucking funny. It's like 9 pages long. One of the pages is just a list of foods. But anyway. 2012 albums produced by Max Martin. 2012 Taylor Swift album. That's tough. So I'm not a Swift head, but I know she has 1989 is 2015 because it beat To Pimp a Butterfly at the Grammys. So this might be. There's another album called Red, but I can't help but feel that Red was maybe like a little later, but maybe this would be like the one that's like I knew you were trouble when you. I'm gonna have to type Red. It's Red. We take those. And then there's doesn't she has a self-titled from like 2007 or something like that. 2008-ish. We take those. Folklore. That's new though, isn't it? Isn't folklore like new? Oh, come on. Buddy, I'm 36 years old. I don't know what this shit is. I've been listening to the same 75 albums on repeat for 2 decades. I am not tapped into what the kids are listening to. I'll just level with you. Or the adults, for that matter. It'll happen to you, too. One day, you'll be like, oh, is that a new artist? And then some kid who was born, like, when you were having an existential crisis is going to be saying some shit like, this is their 8th album. This is their 8th album. They've been selling out stadiums they've been selling out stadiums for years. And then you find out it's literally 2 years. It's 2 years that they've been selling out stadiums. It's the smallest possible period of time that could be described with an S on the end. It'll happen to you. Get ready. You just wait till Torgo and Gwangi get married. And you look at the article and you go, who's that? And then someone goes, it's John Bon Jovi's son. You listen to Chappell Roan? I do! Actually, I do stay current. Chappell Roan and Olivia Rodrigo, you guys in Gen Alpha, you might just make it with Chappell and Olivia Rodrigo. You might make it. 1926 births, 2023 deaths. It's an American writer, artist, singer, painter, American jazz singer. It's Tony Bennett, bro. That's Tony Bennett. He left his heart in San Francisco, and bro lived like 50 years past that. 2007 establishments in England, music venues, football venues. It's Wembley. What? They should make a Wemby stadium that's just tall as fuck. That would be such a good visual gag in like a British satire film. We're playing at Wemby Stadium, and it's like a narrow-ass stadium, but it's like 300 stories tall. The Shaolin Temple. That's Wembley, bro. Wembley Stadium. 1989 musicals about the Cold War and interracial romance and suicide and the Vietnam War. Sung through musicals. Is this the shit that Max put on in Rushmore, man? Musical set in the 70s. I have no idea. I have no idea. Miss Saigon. I've heard of it. That makes sense. Is this the shit that he put on? Now that I think about it. I wrote a hit play. What have you ever done? Buddhist ritual implements. Weapons of India, weapons of Shiva, Indian martial arts, spears. This has got to be like, this is so cooked to say. This has to be an item in a video game that I'm going to know, man. Is it like, is it a bow staff? The Trishula. I don't know the Trishula. They should add it to Slay the Spire, man. If they add Trishula to Slay the Spire, I would have gotten it. 20th century Hungarian actresses who are also American died in 2016. Beauty pageant contestants. Hilton family, Hungarian film actress. Hilton family. Beauty pageant American stage actress. I have no idea, man. Socialites. I'm just going to type Hilton. Okay, it's Zsa Zsa Gabor. Okay, fair enough. I don't know Zsa Zsa Gabor. I saw her on Gilligan's Island once on Nick at Night. 1990s ballads with a black and white music video. This is Kiss Me Beneath the Milky Twilight. You're going to say this is like a decrepit look. This is how every 24-year-old looked in 1998. They all look like that. They're not making new ones like this anymore, but they all look like that back then. And I thought it looked cool as fuck. Okay, we're on the right side of the histogram today. Our style was so bad back then. Don't talk about me. I was still wearing like Oshkosh Bagosh in 1998, man. I was wearing like bright blue shirts with 5 cats on them. And then it said like underneath it said like Cat Street Boys and shit like that. Like I wasn't part of the sartorial zeitgeist at that time. Hell yeah, bro. Do they still do that shit, man? In like the 4th grade, I swear, 50% of the girls in our class were wearing the shirt with the 5 mice that said Mice Girls. Every single fucking day, man. What about Cookie Monster pajamas? After my time, unfortunately. Make fun of the bad answers? I don't think there's any horrible. I mean, 21 is kind of, even I know that's a funny answer for Taylor Swift. Take on me for Kiss Me. I kissed a girl. Take on me, Kiss from a Rose. They knew there was some 90s involved here. You know what piece of fashion I hope never comes back? And maybe I've already missed it coming back. On women, low-rise jeans and like a crop top, but then a long-ass like white shirt/dress that covered the midriff that was exposed by the low-rise jeans and the crop top. Brat's core. That was very like 2007, man. Its ass and its back. I don't have a problem with the crop top and the low rise. I think that's a look, man. Especially with like a backwards hat. You look like the rapper in a industry plant girl group or something like that. But the thong guard under the crop top that's just like stretched out to the top of your thighs. I don't know, man. Anyway, let me slash mark this. Oh shit.